Good morning. What time is it? Let's see. Good morning. Okay. Let's see. Why is he calling? Let's go to claims. That was weird. It's not enough numbers, sir. Good morning. Good morning, Bree. How's it going today? Pretty good. Still a little nauseous, but other than that, I'm pretty good. No complaints this morning. Glad it's Friday. Oh, okay. 4,047. 2023. Can't find his claim. Okay, I think I got it. Carlos Mary. Oh, okay. Hmm. Good morning, y'all. Okay, so what I'm looking at now is I just received a transferred voicemail from a third party. It looks like this particular claim has not been reassigned to me, but it is one that was closed that the person that I'm replacing had worked. It looks like it was denied. But he's reaching out stating that, let's see if I got a video or something. Police report. He's disputing the denial. And just say I have a police report on file, and just say good morning, and just say, for example, the police report kind of supports what his recollection of the accident was. Just because the police report can be biased, so just because there's a police report on file, I will not necessarily review this file to reopen. So does a police report help to support the facts of loss and all that stuff? Yes, it does. But is the police report an end all be all? It is not. A police report is not. So it looks like she denied the claim. Let's see why. And I'm just taking a quick look before I call him back, because he's left several messages and I don't want to call him back without having some background knowledge of the claim. Okay, so she said that she reviewed the dash cam and has determined that there is no fault of our driver. Okay, so let's see if I can find the dash cam. Where's my dash cam? And in this file, for some reason, I'm gonna have to look through all the notes, all the files to see, to locate the dash cam. Well, let's see. Wait, before I say that. That's why you have to make sure when you upload documents, videos, photos, you label it so that the person coming behind you will be able to go directly to it. I see claim estimate. I see everything, but I don't see anything labeled as the dash cam. Where's the dash video? I don't see an MP3. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay, that's just an email to him from my supervisor. Please send me the police report to complete the liability determination. Okay, I'm gonna reach out to him. I don't see the dash cam video. Did she upload it? I have the video, but it won't let me email it to you. Is there a cell phone number I can send it? Maybe they emailed it to her cell phone and she forgot to upload it to the claim file. That sucks. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to him because he's been calling so often. And the date of loss for this claim is February 25th of 2023. And he's saying that the tractor caused him to run off the road. Okay, so I'm going to reach out to him, let him know that I'll be handling the file from this point forward, which I probably won't. But, and I'm going to send my supervisor a message to follow up to see if he ever received that police report. But the police report don't necessarily mean that we're going to go back and change our liability determination. I want to make sure I didn't miss this dash cam footage before I say that. And that's the thing. I'm so glad a lot of these truckers have dash cams. I'm going to show y'all. I got 2 videos I saved from yesterday I want to show y'all. Okay. So it's 7:13 in California, so my supervisor is not even logged on yet. So I'm just gonna send him that, and I'm gonna give this guy a call real quick so I can move on to the next thing. I ain't spending a whole lot of time on something that's not even assigned to me. I don't know if I should email him or call him, but because he's been calling, I'm just gonna call him and get it out of the way. So I'm gonna mute y'all while I place this call. Bear with me just a moment. Okay, so he didn't answer. I left that voicemail. I'm not gonna send an email because technically this file is not assigned to me. It probably will be if my supervisor determines that he wants me to review liability again, but at this time it's not. So I'm just gonna notate my file. Placed OBC to claimant. No. Returned call to claimant regarding liability dispute. No answer. Left detailed voice message. I always do LDVM. Left detailed voice message advising pending receipt of police report. Okay. I'm gonna drop this in the file. Like I said, this claim is closed, liability denied based on dash cam video. I was not able to locate the dash cam video to watch it. So I'm just gonna save this note. Return call to claimant. Okay. So that's done. So that's like 4 voicemails in my email that I can delete. Those voicemails were forwarded over from the prior adjuster's email. I have no voicemail. I cleared my voicemail yesterday evening. I replied to her so I could delete that. My email, on the other hand, I have 5 emails from yesterday. One of them is a transferred voicemail. So let's see what this is. I like to start my day with my email clear. So let's see. Okay. So let's see if I can even access this. So that was a voicemail from another carrier. And this claim sounds like it's from last year. And it was for the prior adjuster. It's closed on my end. Did we issue any payments on it? We did issue some payments, but it was to whom? Okay. He did state that he would be office today. And my girlfriend sure who will be responsible for sending this claims department. Okay, so with this one, my driver was backing up and hit a pole with his trailer. No damages to the cargo. So it looks like the pole is owned by Dominion. So it looks like we issued them a partial payment. So maybe there's an additional sub-road demand that he's calling about. So what I'm going to do is, even though he said he's out of the office today, I'm going to give him a call, advise him that I would more than likely be handling the file from this point, and that if he have any subrogation documents, to go ahead and email those over to me for review. And then I will not reopen this claim until I get the documentation. Because you don't want, because sometimes people will reach out and you'll reopen the claim and then the claim is sitting there another 90 days. And you still hadn't gotten what you needed. So I'm not going to reopen the claim, but I am going to reach back out to him and leave him a voicemail. Even though he said he'll be out of the office, because I don't want to double back. And this file is not assigned to me. It was assigned to the prior adjuster. I'm going to mute y'all just for a second. Okay. So he was out of the office, but I did leave him a voicemail. So I'm going to place a note on the file. So I always put my notes in on a notepad with the claim number. So if I have to go back, I could go back and reference my notepad because I never delete it. I always um, just save it where it is. And maybe like a month out, I may go back and delete. But I always save my notes on the notepad with the claim number at the top, just in case I need to refer back. And then I just save it, copy and paste it into my notes. So I don't type directly into my notes. That's just something that I do, that I find, because you never know what may come up and you don't have it saved somewhere, and then you're just out of luck. So just old habits from prior positions, I guess I should say. All right, so I can delete that voicemail. So I have four more emails from yesterday. Oh, okay, so this is the guy that I called earlier. I'm gonna go ahead. Remember I said I'm not gonna email him, but since he emailed me, I'll go ahead and let him know that I am the current adjuster. This file, it's not reassigned to me, but I'm getting all of her files, so it's okay. And I just said, good morning. I have been handling claims that were assigned to the prior adjuster. I did return your call earlier. I've sent a message to my supervisor to verify receipt of the police report. I will reach out upon his notification. I'm also going to tell him if he'd like, he can send that police report to me. No, I'm not. Let me put the claim number. Alright, so I'm gonna send that. Then I'm gonna go to my sent file. I'm gonna click forward on that message. I'm gonna copy it from. It's gonna have my name, the date and time that I responded to him, and the message that I sent with my salutations. So then I'm gonna go back into my recently accessed claims. This is it here. And I'm gonna paste the notes. Activity note and reply email sent to claimant. Alright, that's another one deleted. So I'm gonna discard that forward. And go back to my inbox and I can delete that one. Okay, I'm gonna delete that. Okay, looks like I got a sub-row demand. Let's see. Let's take a look. This email was to the prior adjuster, but it looks like a subrogation demand. So, let's see. Is it assigned to me? Let's see. It is. Okay, it was reopened 2 days ago. Okay. Okay, so I have been working this. I see where I sent an email. So this one's gonna take a little time because I'm gonna review the sub-row demand. I need to go back and check my liability status. And if we're good to pay, this is gonna be it. I'll be able to close this one easy. Good morning, good morning. You write them in an actual notebook. I put them on my my notepad on the computer. But I like to write too. Look, I like to write too. So yeah, like my voicemails and stuff, I'll write down. But yeah, y'all, this is like this my jam. Like this where I'm gonna be. Now I was looking at my supervisor mentioned to me, where do you think you could go from here? You thinking about BI? You know, cause you got this. Like, how long you gonna sit here? I don't want to do BI. Yeah, you know, old habits. You know, yeah, old habits die hard. Um, Especially when you 50 and up. All this technology, but I'm thinking I may go into subrogation, y'all. So subrogation is kind of like collections, where I thank you, where I let me make sure I unmuted YouTube. Okay, I did. It's kind of like collections. So if we at the end of the day find that another carrier or a claimant owes us, then it would be, you love doing sub-roll. The only sub-roll that I'm doing now is like if we owe, so it's a demand. So if we owe, like I go in, and if the liability is determined and we finally get that demand in on a claim, we'll go ahead and pay it. But yeah, I think my next step is gonna be subrogation. I told him, I said, let me think about it. So yeah, I think it's gonna be subrogation or SIU, but subrogation is at the top. You did? How do you like it? And it's a significant pay increase, and with this company, they also pay you a percentage of your collections. You worked a supplement for a sub-roll claim. Okay, so that's kind of like what this one is. So let's see. Did we issue payment on it? Yeah, we issued a payment, and it looks like it's a supplement. But I wanted to show y'all. I saved these two I worked yesterday. I just didn't feel like getting on the computer yesterday. I didn't even moisturize my face. My mouth was ashy. Like I was working from home like 2 hours. I went sat on the sofa. So, and work. But I wanted y'all to see some of the bull crap that we have to deal with. And I kind of like this because this just gives me, like because I own trucks, me and my husband, it lets me know why it is important. Because at first we was like, we're not gonna put cameras in the trucks, but we put cameras in both of them. And watch this accident, y'all. I think y'all missed it. Let me start it over, because I want you to see what she did. I'm gonna have to stand up. Wait. Okay, watch this. He hit her. She got a nice dent. I hope both of y'all can see this. So she's gonna get out the car. That's a nice dent she got right there. I mean, right here. But she merged in front of him. If we didn't have this dash cam video, it would have been her word against his. She merged over and actually hit his tire. Then want to get out the car, grabbing her face and all that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have not denied this, but I will be sending her out a letter of the ROR. You know, and then look at the poor driver. Look at the poor driver. So, yeah, that's one. And if we didn't have dash cam footage, we would have more than likely sided with her. And her husband is blowing me up. He wants her car repaired. Okay, here's another one. Now, this one is crazy. This is 2 tractors. Can you see it? Okay. So he's just driving along the road. Come back some so y'all can see it. He's just driving along, minding his little business, chilling in his lane. He ain't doing nothing to nobody. ROR is a reservation of rights. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see how that... and that's my truck that did that to him. I'm going to go back a little bit. Look how my truck come flying around the bend. I'm going to show y'all YouTube. Watch how he come flying around the bend and lose control of that track. Look. I'm going to show you YouTube. So that's my insured that did that. Look. Okay, he gonna come flying around the bend and lose control of that trailer. I hope y'all can see that. This man just driving along, minding his business. Here it comes. It's coming. Look. Watch that trailer. Boom. Not only that, my driver kept going. When he initially reported the claim, he said no injuries whatsoever, whatever. But now it's a whole, he got injuries and all that. What are my grounds for the reservation of rights? The reservation of rights, my ground for the reservations of rights is she merged onto him. So it's just telling her that we are reviewing the file for liability. We let her know what the grounds for our reservation of rights is, saying that we are going to take our time to determine this liability, and it is our right to do so. And then I put in whatever state lingo it is in regards to our rights. Then and most people know when they get a reservation of rights is that there's a possible denial. So before I just outright deny her, I'll send her that reservation of rights. And it's also telling her what her rights are. So the grounds for my reservation of rights is I'm looking into, there's a possible denial because the dash cam footage clearly showed my driver was going slow in the traffic. I think that was California. Let me see. I think it was California. So he was going with the traffic. It was slow, and she merged over. She actually bumped him. And then I'm just looking at the young man. He just so disgusted. And then I would put a language in there that says, please be advised, state of California has a 2-year statute of limitations, you know, yada, 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 yada. These statutes start running on the above reference date of laws, and then just from there. So I'm reserving my rights to take my time to review the file. Good morning. My tractor, which is the other tractor, did not stop. That's another good thing for the dash cam. I issued payment on that for PD, property damage, yesterday at about $47,000, and the BI portion is still open and ongoing, which I don't feel like he have any injuries, but hey, who's to say he can't? He may be traumatized, but that was my driver who lost control of his tanker and went into the other driver's lane and hit him. Then his ass kept going. You felt that lick. You caused $40,000 worth of damages. You felt that lick, right? Because there's no volume. I didn't have a volume. But even though my driver hit him and kept going, they were able to get my driver's truck information, their safety department, off of the video. So dash cams for these big trucks are really, really, really good to have. They really are. And then the lady just outdid me. And when I tell you her husband called me 5 times a day, every day since he got my number. And I'm like, sir, please give me a moment to review the file. Okay, so with this demand, please accept this subrogation notice for any damages paid on this claim. Our investigation of this accident indicates your insured was responsible for our damages. Because you're responsible for the damages to our insured vehicle. Collision, $10,840.21. Salvage, $1,008. So that's the total loss if they have salvage. $1,838. Looks like a $300 recovery fee. This claim is now being presented to collections to file civil suit on your behalf. Okay, so I think because the prior adjuster had been in and out due to health related issues, she's probably missed contact with them, and they're moving forward with the civil suit. So I don't know how they handle it with this. Like, do I go ahead and issue the payment, or do we need to acknowledge the suit? Does this file go to litigation? So that's what I gotta figure out. I'm actually gonna reach out to I'm gonna reach out to a coworker. Is he in? Yeah, he's in. I wonder where he at, cause he be in early. I'm gonna share my screen. He's nice. He's always willing to help. Okay, so I went to his voicemail. He'll call me back. He's calling me back. Good morning. Can you hear me? Bear with me just a second. Wait, y'all. I was trying to turn it off so y'all could hear. And now, let me go in and turn back on my headphone settings. Okay. Okay, now let me call him back. I'm playing with this man, Tom. Okay. So I'll let him get back with me. The only thing is, if it was just a regular, okay, he's calling me back. Good morning. I can. Can you hear me okay? A major problem. But I'm gonna share my screen, and I want you to look at this dot. Oh, well, I muted you. Okay. Or I can read it to you. I just want to make sure I'm okay. Okay, I'm patient. It's muted if you went to your other device. I can. Okay. I'm sharing my screen. That's me. Okay, here we go. So I just got this demand. It looks like we've been waiting on it. And the thing, I just don't know how we handle it here. So the thing that got me caught up is that they said that they were moving forward with it is 20230602. Okay. Let me know when you're ready. 2306-02-400034. Mm-hmm. It was reopened. Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh, 25,000. Okay. Okay. That's what I was looking at. I don't know what that is. Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 Let's see. Looks like it's in there. What's R&R? Let me flip this around. Enterprise rent a car. $300. Yeah, there's an invoice. Yeah. Rental. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Per usual. I appreciate you. Okay. Have a great day. Bye bye. He is such a cool guy. So he said it was okay to go ahead and pay. I gotta get a PD release though. So I'm gonna reply to the gentleman that sent over the demand, and I'm gonna request that they sign a PD release. So a PD release is stating that it's a property damage release, and it's stating that once we pay you guys for the damages and the rentals for this particular portion of the claim, we are no longer responsible unless there's subrogation. I mean, not subrogation, unless there's a supplement. But I think this is a total loss, so there wouldn't be a supplement. Hold on, y'all. I need a new electric blanket. I'm putting that on my Christmas list because every few minutes I have to go in, turn it off, turn it on. I don't know what that's about. So I'm gonna go to my adjuster resource, and hopefully, fingers crossed, there's a sample PD release already in here that I can use. I'll just have to update my claim information. And then once I get the sign for a PD release back, the executed PD release back, then I could go ahead and issue payment. Look like I have one. Release. Hmm. Nah, that ain't the right one. That's too detailed. Hmm. Yep. Property damage release. I found one. Okay. So I'm assigned being of lawful age for the sole consideration of 4,800. Okay. Let's see. Let's move this over here. Let's pull up my demand. RR's car rental. Okay. So what he was saying was, what the hell is RR? We're not gonna pay that. But then I was looking through the demand and I see that it was the rental, so we are gonna pay that. I need a calculator. Good morning, y'all. I am not handling litigation. This is a PD demand. So with this company, usually PD demands will go to litigation, especially when it says that they're going to file civil suit. And I think that was done because the prior adjuster just she was in and out because of health reasons and just hadn't communicated with them. So I just spoke with someone here and I was like, how do you think I should handle this? Should I send this over to lit? Because they said that they were going to file a civil suit. He was like, nah, go ahead and let them know that you're going to pay it. But before I pay it, I need to get a PD release on file. So I'm going through the PD release and just updating all of the information to match my claim. And I got to be really thorough with it. So it's $9,002.21 plus $93,02.21. Okay. So my PD demand is stating that once I receive this PD demand, I'll issue you payment for $9,300.21. So what I did was the collision damages was $10,840.21, and I'm subtracting the salvage amount of $1,838. And then I'm adding the rental of $300, and that brings it to $93,02.21. So I just had to make sure those numbers were correct. Okay, consideration of $9,000. And I have to type it out. $9,302 and to be paid to, who am I paying this to? So this person is actually, remember I was telling y'all, I think I want to go to subrogation. So he's actually doing what I want to do. So he sent the demand because he wants their money back. They've already taken care of their insured, and he's sending us a subrogation, a subrogation demand for the monies that they spent. My company's, my trucking company, my insured. Hmm. So with the property, with the PD release, y'all, I have to be really careful of my wording, and I'm working on a sample letter, so I have to really be diligent in making sure that the sample that I go in, good morning, that I go in and replace all of the wording, claim information, everything. I have to make sure it's updated. Because remember, this is a PD demand with a civil suit. So I have to really be diligent. Yes, daughter. You set up the cash. Oh yeah, I do. I have a Okay, yeah, you just have to bring my change. I have $100. You're so angry. It's only $10. You can give me $10. It's $90, huh? It's 45. 45 times 2. That's 90, ain't it? Yeah. You got $10. All right. You on your way over here?
Yeah, I'm finna come do.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. Love you later.
Love you later.
Interstate 5 South near mile marker 6. Notwithstanding California's paragraph may request a supplemental property damage payment beyond the amount listed right on the following terms. The supplemental property damage must be related to an incurred. It is understood and agreed that this settlement is the compromise of a doubtful and disputed claim, and that the payment is not to be construed as an admission of liability on the part of the party or parties. Release parties deny liability and intend to. Okay. And let's see. Signed, sealed, and delivered. And this has to be notarized. Okay. So I'm going to go through it one more time, y'all. Okay. Everything looks good. Okay, I'm going to print the PDF. Save it with my claim number and email it over. Hey, yeah, I think it was the glare on my computer screen that made it a bad video, but I could see it good. I could see it pretty good. PD release. I gotta get these nails off. Cut down. PD release. Okay. So I'm gonna do two things with my PD release. I'm gonna upload it to general. What's the claim number? Just so if someone has to come behind me for whatever reason, they'll have it on the file. PD. Just in case they have to come back and resend it or something like that, they'll have the blank PD release. And then when I receive the executed PD release, and then I'll just go in and save it as executed PD release. Okay, so I got that. Now I'm gonna go to my email. I want to get this out to him as soon as possible. I haven't even touched my diaries yet, y'all. All this stuff is email. Good morning, hey. Okay. Yeah, if y'all hear that water in the back, that's my water fountain. It helps to break up the noise with my ADHD. Okay, so let's go back and what am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for my demand. So I'm gonna get his email address off of the demand, and if you have any questions, please contact or add email below. Please refer to claim number. Okay, and your message subject line. Claims at info.com. You need something, Mom? Okay. You feel better today? A little better. You want to go to the doctor? You think you need to go to the doctor? You don't have to. I'm just asking. I say, you think you need to go to the doctor? It's getting a little better? Okay. Matt. Yeah, she did beef and turkey. She did beef and she did me and you turkey. What am I doing? I am working commercial claims. At this point, what I'm actually doing is responding to a PD civil suit, a subrogation PD civil suit for an assigned file. It wasn't originally my file. So the email is, good morning. I would like to take this time to acknowledge receipt of your PD demand Please find attached a PD release in the amount of $9,302.21. Payment will be issued upon receipt of executed PD demand. Good morning. So I would like to take this time to acknowledge receipt of your PD demand. Please find attached a PD release in the amount of $9,302.21. Payment will be issued upon receipt of executed PD demand. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. Kindest regards, Rebecca. Okay. So let me attach my demand. Release. Attach my release. And oh. You know what I need to do? Before I send that, I did not do a transfer file review. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm going to review this file to make sure that the coverage is in order, liability. It must be nice to get what day it is y'all celebrate?
This ain't no day. It's just a free day.
Oh, this your free day. This girl get a free day a month, y'all. Every month she get a free day.
Listen.
What? Oh, let me give you the money. Oh, it's right here. I gotta let your sister know that I'm paying for hers too when I'm deduct.
Okay.
Where my $10?
I ain't got $10.
Okay. I appreciate you. You can keep that for gas or whatever.
Oh, you want me to keep
Yeah, you can keep it for effort, for helping me.
Oh, alright.
Yep.
Girl, whatever. You so bad.
Let me know if you get something to eat while you're over there.
What? You want me to make it?
Oh, I thought you had to go to Baton Rouge.
No, we're right in the bacon.
Oh.
Meet me at Valero.
Oh, I thought you had to go to Baton Rouge.
What you want from Baton Rouge, Rebecca?
Oh, I don't know. I want some seafood. But don't worry about it.
You don't want me to get it?
I got something you could cook if you want. I want eggs, I got shrimp, I got sausage.
I don't want to cook.
You don't want to cook? Okay.
I don't want nothing.
You look
I am.
All right, I appreciate
I
you.
told him, I was like, you gonna meet me like at 1 o'clock? Because I was finna go make sweet. And he was like, he was gonna be in bed. I was like, he was like, we can meet now. I was like,
Oh, okay. Well, once you do that,
I
then,
thought I had just.
yeah, you don't even have to drop it back off. We could get it this weekend if you want to go ahead and go home.
You don't want no seafood? Well, you want.
I want seafood. I can get it tonight, this evening or something.
You gonna get it tonight?
Yeah, you got your nephew all weekend, huh?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, she'll keep your dog.
Girl, no.
What?
Girl, I was walking all over.
All right, I appreciate you.
All right.
Love you later.
All right. See you later.
Take care. What we gonna do now?
Go pick up some. Go run an errand and then head back to the house. All right.
All right, appreciate you.
Huh? Okay, love you.
How you walking? I'm on live, ma.
It's,
You okay? You can talk.
it feels better. It feels better.
You just limping better. You limp
I
better.
mean, it don't feel so
Uh-huh.
as it was.
Oh,
I could manage to put a little, but I was scared to put pressure
you
on.
was scared to put weight on it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it feels better. I feel it there.
Okay. Okay, so for coverage, let's go look at the policy. Policy has auto liability coverage only. Okay, so I'm gonna go take a look at the policy. The incident date is June 3rd. The policy inception is 12/20. No, ma'am, it's too greasy. No, thank you. 12/28. 12/28 is the effective date of the policy, so that means that the policy was enforced at the time of the loss. Now I gotta go check the policy to make sure that the vehicle is listed. I got ahead of myself, so I got all the PD stuff done. I got the email sitting there. I hadn't sent it. And even though it was done by the prior adjuster, it's now my responsibility to make sure it's in order. So this is an auto liability policy, $1 million. So y'all, the last commercial job I had, I was basically handling first party, which means I was taking care of my customers, my insureds vehicles. Here, up until this point, I'm only taking care of third party, which is liability, which means that my insurers caused the accident, they're liable for it. So I'm taking care of third party, which I like. We're not doing both parties. I like that. I like doing first party with them only, and then I like doing third party only. I don't like doing them both. Like with regular vehicles, I don't like liability. With regular vehicles, I don't like doing liability. Right? So with Progressive Allstate and all that, I don't like it. I've done it, but I don't like it. With commercial, what I'm finding is, y'all know this is my first year in commercial. It'll be a year in March. I'm finding that you're either going to be working first party when it comes to the tractor trailers, the inland marines, and the cargo, or you're going to be doing third party. So I've gotten to my first party experience, and now I'm doing third party, which is okay. It's fine. So I got a $1 million policy. Okay, my tractor. Let's see. Okay. VIN number 8717. Let me make sure that's correct. So my vehicle is listed on the policy. Since inception, I have verified it. Now I need to go check my driver's list to see, baby, listen. This is the easiest. I'm not gonna say easy because it's work, but it ain't a bad six figures at all, especially with this company. That last company, oh my God, I worked for every penny, but with this one, it's not. So let's see. My driver's listed. Yep, my driver's listed. I have his date of birth. I have his CDL. I have his driver's license number, CDL class. Okay, class A. Okay, so coverage is in order. Now I need to go to liability. Okay, let's check the facts of loss. So this is not your typical investigation because it's already been done. So that's why I can flow through it like that. So insured vehicle driver, which is my tractor, made an unsafe lane change, colliding into the other person, claimant vehicle, CV, claimant vehicle. Okay. Do I have driver statements on? We don't have to do recorded statements either. That's the good thing. We could do written statements from the drivers. If we have dash cam, sometimes we may need the police report if it's not clear on who is responsible for the accident. Insured vehicle has dash cam, yes, but we didn't. Did they provide it? No. Okay. So my insured vehicle driver did state that he was attempting. So the next lane was passing, and then I see them as I was trying to change lanes and hit him. He admitted that he hit them. He didn't see him, and when he was changing lanes, that he hit him. So he did admit to it. So yes, there's photos in the file, and he did receive a citation. So let's go look at the photos. So let's see. Ooh. So my big rig hit a regular four-wheeler. That's what we call the cars, four-wheelers. Okay, so for my liability decision, I'm gonna say it is 100% adverse to my IVD, which is insured vehicle driver. Because he had a duty. Duties breached, proper lookout. So he breached his duty of proper lookout. So his duties owed was to maintain proper lookout. The duties he breached, he failed to maintain proper lookout. Which would adverse IVD changing lanes. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in my file, and then I'll go ahead and move forward with sending my PD release. Transfer file review. Okay. I'll go ahead and send. Edit. So I'm gonna send that. I'll forward my sent email. I'm gonna copy it, starting with my name. It gives me my timestamp, who I emailed it to, and what I emailed. I'm gonna add that to the note. My subject is PD release email to claimant carrier, CC claimant carrier. I know I don't like doing both, Gemini. I don't like doing both, and I don't like working. The only thing I've liked doing with that I've done with regular, cars or what have you, that I like was total loss. But I learned liability when I initially got hired with Progressive. So it's good to know, because that's where you start, guys. You start in liability, first party, third party, determining liability, determining duties owed, duties breached, and different things like that. You need my company info. um, so that's where you start at. So that for the new adjusters, that's why I say it's okay to get a staff position, because you are not going to learn this stuff um, as a cat adjuster. Now you'll get in, with cat adjusting, you do auto and you can do property. I for many years, I'm gonna tell y'all, when I first started mentoring, I would tell people that property was my first love. I started with auto, then when I got to property and learned property, property was my first love, right? But as I've been in the field and I did total loss. Oh, that's not bad. I enjoyed total loss on a cat assignment. It wasn't bad because I was making $12,000 to $15,000 a month, so that wasn't bad. And now not this daughter, but the other daughter. I have two daughters in claims. This daughter that just left, man, she working with a carrier that works with people out of Uruguay, and in Uruguay they have a national holiday. She get to take one day off a month. She was like, I'm just gonna align my day off this month with my team. And she found that on her own. I had never. You hated total loss, girl. I love total loss because liability is already determined. They would get in there and move them vehicles, and then because it was a cat assignment, after we finished the cat, they kept us on. Yeah, I gotta do my electric blanket again. But after we did cat, they kept us on to go ahead and work up their past due total loss files. And we was, girl, I had vehicles that was in storage for for a year, paying $20,000 and all that stuff for tow and storage. But yeah, I don't like working with four wheelers unless it's total loss. This commercial, I like it. I like it. I like it. It's not. I could get up and run to the store right now if I wanted to. I could go sit outside and work if I wanted to. As long as you're moving your files, you're closing claims. I could log off and take my mama to the doctor if I wanted to. Come back in and work later tonight if I wanted to. No, they actually increased us once CAT was over because the workload remained the same. It was still 100 rolling features, so they did not reduce pay. We were still working 6 days a week. We did that for like a year and 7 months. 6 days a week, 12 hours a day, 10 hours on Saturday, 8 to 3, 8 hours on Saturday. Yeah, I haven't worked. The last job I had working in office was when I was living in Houston, Katy, Texas. I had an in-office job, and it was only 6 hours a day. It was a mess. But yeah, it's work from home for me. Like if I gotta, I've turned down deployments like last month, the month before, but the best was reaching out. He was like, you gotta go to Dallas, or you gotta go to Atlanta, And for me right now, that's not gonna work. I don't want to leave home. Yeah, the IA independent cat is dry. It's dry, and let me tell y'all. I think I'm done with being an independent adjuster only because it burned me out. It burned me out. And then I thought about just not working anymore and just doing the stuff with my husband and all that. But I enjoy working. If I'm not working, me and my mom be sitting here looking at each other, sitting outside, messing with our garden. I'm not doing nothing productive. So, yeah, so I always, anyway, sometimes would get a staff position, especially if it was slow in the independent world. And this year is slow. Like you have experienced adjusters. This like, man, look, I ain't got no work. My girl that was working in Atlanta just told me this week that she got let go, and she's been on since February. So I have another lady that I network with. She's doing she's she just got hired with, I got one that's been hired, one that's just got hired with State Farm in Irvine or Dallas, somewhere up there, doing property, homeowners and stuff like that. So she just got hired with them. Really, 21 years as staff adjuster. Staff adjusters, yeah, they typically don't get laid off. And the thing is like we may move around because that's how you get your money. You don't get your money you don't get your money by, like, they be wanting you to. You don't get your money by staying with one company, And the millennials teaching us that, and I find truth in it because my daughter left Allstate and got a $25,000 raise just by, and she just started with Allstate at the beginning of the year. And she was trying to stay with him because she really liked him, and she was tired of being tied to the headset. And every time she asked him about pivoting, because she was more like a entry level, handle like rental and stuff like that. And she was trying to, because she was already licensed, she was trying to pivot into being an adjuster where she managed and handled her own files. And first they told her 6 months, and then so she just got to looking, and she found the perfect position for her. Yeah, you got to move around to get your money. And then, like, when I interviewed with these people, he was like, "What you wanting? What you asking? Don't let it be crazy now. What you asking though? What you asking?" So, and that was after we went through the interview process because he wanted to be sure that I knew commercial claims, because he had brought people on that didn't exactly know commercial claims, and he didn't want to do that again. So I always go like 10,000 above what I'll take. So it was a song and dance, and we met in the middle. So I'm happy, he happy, and it's been good. So I did do that. I did that. So I'm gonna place a diary. I think everything's in order. So I clear my coverage, my liability, transfer file review. Okay, so I emailed the PD release. So the PD release, I acknowledge that I received it. I would like to take this time to acknowledge receipt of your PD demand. Please find attached the PD release and the amount or whatever. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. So now I'm going to set a diary out for 7 days. So today is Friday. I'm going to set it out to next Thursday. Which is, no, next Friday, because I want to give them 5 business days to get it, because they have to get it notarized. And I'm going to title my subject, Review File for Executed PD demand. And so when I go in and I go to my diaries and I look at this diary, I know, I just look at it and I know what I'm waiting on. What am I waiting on? Executed PD demand. So he'll probably get it back to me Monday or Tuesday. Once I receive it, I'll go ahead and issue payment and close claim. Okay, so I could delete that email. So I have one more email. See, y'all, I haven't even touched my diaries yet. So I have one more email from yesterday. Please send us the claimant driver format. What kind of additional explanation do you require from us? Thank you for your support. So let's see. Good afternoon. This is the email I sent to them. I have recently been reassigned your file. The liability of the claim is pending a written statement from both parties regarding the details of the accident. Please email over the claimant driver statement. I also would like to verify if there was a police report written. My contact information is below. Please send us over the claimant driver format. What kind of different explanations do you require from us? Didn't I just say what I wanted? Didn't I just say what I wanted? Good afternoon. I have recently been reassigned your file. The liability of the claim is pending. A written statement from both parties regarding the details of the accident is needed. Please email over the claimant driver statement. I also would like to verify if there was a police report written. Okay, let me go to this claim. Because I'm just going to resend the same information. I just told you what I needed. Okay, let me see what the prior adjuster was dealing with. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so this is the one. This is the one I gotta send the ROR on. So this is the claimant's husband. This is the one, the video I showed you where she merged over onto the tractor and actually hit the front tire of the hit the front of the tractor. So this is gonna be a denial unless my supervisors say otherwise. So I did receive an email from my insured, the safety department. She's gonna have the driver to write me a statement in regards. I'm gonna send my supervisor another message. I want him to review the dash cam footage, and it's only because I don't know how they, do they want me to send an ROR? Like, I don't know how they do it. Like, I would take it upon myself to go ahead and send the reservation of rights, but I want to make sure that that's what he wants me to do. I'll let him know that I'm thinking this is a possible denial based on the dash cam footage. Please review and advise if I should move forward with sending in ROR. I the driver's statement. The IV and CV driver's statement. Okay, so that's 2 things I've sent him already. And let me go take his email. He may not understand. This may be a language barrier. So I'm going to let him know, please have your wife email over a statement. Good morning. I'll talk shit, but I'm so nice, y'all. Just to be clear, I am needing a statement. He don't know that we have dash cam footage either. From your wife. What's her name? Let me go get her name. On the regarding the details of the accident. I would also like to know if there is a police report available. Kindest regards. Good morning. Just to be clear, I'm needing a statement from your wife, Sarah, regarding the details of the accident. I would also like to know if there is a possible police report available. If there is a police report available. Her statement can be emailed over. That's another thing I like about this company. I don't have to do recorded statements per se. Maybe if it's a fatality or something like that. So I'm going to reply to him. I'm going to go to send. I'm going to go to forward, and I'm going to copy both my reply and his email, and I'm going to put it in a claim file. So I'm going to, sooner or later, I'm going to be like, look, after careful review of the dash cam footage, it's my job to fight for my driver. And don't be messing with no truckers. Don't play. I don't play that. No, I'm just playing. Because some of them do be messing up. Email. Reply to claimant. Email reply to claimant. Okay. Yesterday emails are clear. So I have 4 emails for today. What's this? Okay, so I got an email that one of my estimates. Keep in mind, y'all, I still haven't touched my diaries. Because email will help me move a claim forward. So that's why I like to jump in the morning and start working my emails. That'll help me move my files to resolution. So this email is from ACD, which it was a claim where I needed the vehicle to be inspected. So I'm gonna go to the claim and let's see. Yeah, I needed the tractor trailer and the cargo all inspected. So I'm gonna go to the claim and pull it up, and then I'll pull up the appraiser's report. And that's another field that you can get into. Um, Field appraisers. A lot of them do virtual appraising, but I actually needed him to actually go out and appraise the damages. Let's look at the notes. So this is a different system. Okay. So this has been deemed a total loss. Okay, so I got myself a total loss. Hey, how many diaries do I have? Let's see. I have 2 diaries that from last week that I assigned to myself, just 2. But I have 28 reassigned diaries where I have to do transfer file reviews. So 2 from my work from last week, which is not bad. And I can look at them and see what I need. Review for sub-road demand on one of them. Review for completed damage, possible total loss on the other. And then the rest of them are new claim transfers. Transfer. And I can see like the last diary that the prior adjuster left. So I can see what's needed, monitor for CO follow-up. So it's not so bad. So they don't put pressure on me. I try to touch 10 transfer file reviews per day. I've been moving them, pretty good that way. Yesterday I didn't do 10, I did 8. Today I'm gonna try to get through as many as I doubt if I do 10 because as you see I'm still working in my email. That's not bad though. Girl, only 2 for myself, and then I just gotta review files I've never touched and see where they are. So that's not that bad. They're not putting pressure on me to have those touched. So of those 28, I might touch 6 of them today. Today Friday, baby. Ain't no whole lotting going on, but I'm gonna try to touch as many as I can. But I'm definitely I've cleared out my email for yesterday, and I have like 4 for today. This one is a total loss. So I have to reach out, advise the insured, the claimant of the total loss status. I got to see if they're wanting to own or retain or allow us to obtain the vehicle. And I think that with this total loss, they want us to get it's something else they want us to get. What is it? I don't know. Let me look through my notes. Because everybody do business different. So before I reach out and see. Let me go through my notes. Because I have done a total loss with them, but everything was already done. I just had to issue the payment. Okay, let me see. Let me see if they sent me any claim, any workflows for total loss. Like total loss is my jam. But I know that with tractors we're using a different system, and I can't remember. I can't remember what it was. But I did see it. I thought I wrote it down. I think I'm gonna. Okay, first I'm gonna see if it's in the workflow. If it's not in the workflow, then I'm gonna reach out. I'm not gonna bother my supervisor so much because he got 2 pendings from me now. So I'm gonna reach out to Tina. She be busy too. Oh no. I'm gonna put it in team chat. We got a team chat. Okay, so let me see if it's in my workflow, and then I'm gonna go to team chat. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna look for it first before I. So I'm just looking for a total loss workflow. Y'all, no training. This is what, day 10? This is day 10 with this company. No training. We had a overview training of the claim system, which is web-based. It's pretty, like if you can navigate a claim system, you can navigate this with no problem. Everything else is just from my prior knowledge. I just have to learn their workflow on certain things. I don't see anything in regards to total loss. So I don't want to waste a lot of time looking. I like to look because I don't want to put it in chat without having done my due diligence in regards to it. No, they didn't give me a total loss workflow. Okay, so I'm gonna go to our team chat, and then whoever's available, they'll help me or send me a workflow. Good morning. All right, so let's see what they say. Um, I need to get like the actual cash value, um, the ACV. Um, I need to know if Copart need to go and move the vehicle. I need to find out if the customer is gonna own or retain or not. No pressure. I ain't gonna lie. If they start pressuring me, I'll let y'all know, but none. Like they just hired me and left me alone. He was on with me 8 hours the first day, a couple hours the next day, got me logged into the systems. Y'all, I don't even know who we use to manage. I had to email the lady the other day. I was like, I need payroll because the way we get paid is like on the 1st and 15th. Like, I need paydays. I need I wanted holidays too. And she sent me that over, but I don't know who we use to review check stubs. I don't know any of that. I don't know. I don't clock in, I don't clock out. I'm salaried. So when they say they want experience, they want experience. Because, baby, ain't nobody sitting up holding total loss property. No, it's total loss tractor. Tractor for Big Red. Total loss commercial. Yep. That's what I'm doing. I'm not doing total loss commercial. This particular file is a total loss. I'm not just assigned a total loss. If they created a total loss department, though, I would do it. That's my jam. Mm-hmm. Yep. Don't bother me at all. Girl, I prayed for this because that last one, oh my God. I would be sitting in the school line and the lady would be calling me, knowing I told her I dropped my kids off and picked my kids up. And it was cool until it wasn't. So that's just my reminder. Everything always works out for me. So I hate to move forward, but I'm gonna give them a chance to get back with me. I'm sure everybody's busy. So somebody, even my supervisor, may give me a call. That's good. Yeah, if you have a manager that just lets you do your work, and I told them from the get go, if there's something that I don't know, I'll ask. And basically, it's just their particular workflows that I don't know. But how to work a claim? If you work one claim, from the cradle to the grave, you can work a claim. It's pretty much the same steps. You know, you just have to take your time. So I'll wait for them to get back with me on that. And let's see what else I have in my email. So that's gonna be fun. This is gonna be my first total loss from notification of total loss. The one I paid last week, everything had already been done. All I had to do was issue payment. So my next one is a forwarded email from the prior adjusters. A forwarded voicemail from the prior adjuster's voicemail. So let me see what this is about. And her claims are, when I tell you they're pretty much in order, like she's like, if you want to work behind somebody, she's it. So that's gonna be relatively quick. He's just calling to check the status of a supplement payment. Let's see if I can access the claim. So it's still open. Mama, you turn it down just a little bit. Okay, this one has not been reassigned to me. I do see that. Yeah, that's fine. You can still, just a little bit now. You can still, where you can hear it. Oh, I'll close my door. Don't worry about it. Child been around. Cradle to the grave. Okay, so this file is not assigned to me yet, but I'm sure it will be. There's BI opened on it. So he's calling for a possible supplement. Let's see, do I have any supplement documentation? Gemini, what kind of claims you doing again? You doing subrogation? Yeah, I'm doing total loss commercial. Supplement from shop. Okay. So that was in the file. Now I'm just opening it up. Thank you for speaking. We're going to Mr. Harvey's supplemental and rental attached. Please find a supplement for your review. So this was emailed over back in August. Naturals. Pull up my calculator. Look like we've already issued some payments. Let's see. PD. Hmm. $16.53. Oh, personal and commercial. Oh, okay. Okay. And then, where is it? PD. Now I need my glasses. PD. ISO, PD. 1351. Okay. You done everything. Are you interested in SIU? I think mine. I was thinking I'm gonna do subrogation or SIU. I'm thinking subrogation because I like the way you get a percentage of your collections. Um, so he was like, you know this. You wanna keep doing what you're doing, or you wanna? And I'm like, you wanna do BI? I'm like, nope, I'm not interested in BI. SIU not for me. I am. It would be for me. I'm nosy. I don't want to go out in the field though. I do virtual like investigations, using, ISO and stuff like that. Cameras. I did a sit along with SIU one time, and they were able to. Okay, so they were investigating a claim where um, what happened? Some damages were reported. I don't remember it verbatim, but damages were reported, and they were going along the highway, getting the interstate, getting certain footages showing the vehicle, and showing that that vehicle did not have no damages at the time that he claimed that the vehicle had damages. I'm like, now that was cool, but y'all can't be figuring out who murdered who, but y'all can clearly pull cameras and see that at this along this interstate and upon this exit, this vehicle didn't have no damages. I thought that was cool, but I think my next thing is going to be subrogation. Photo sighting. Oh, that's what they call it, photo sighting. Yeah, that was cool. I was like, man, somebody really is really always watching you. Yeah, I would want to sit behind a desk and do it. I wouldn't want to go park down the street, like they do in workers' comp. Like they go sit out there and see if you coming out the house on your cane and all that stuff. I wouldn't want to do that. But if I could sit behind a computer and be nosy, I'll do that. Okay, so I got my initial payment. That's my initial payment. Okay, let's add the supplement amount. So for y'all that don't know, 28, 12, 58. So the supplement is when I missed something. Oh, I see. Plus, no. The supplement is when the vehicle is actually in repair at the repair shop, and additional damages were found during tear down and repair. So yeah, she said it's called photo sighting. Photo sighting is when I sat with SIU once. I was interested, and I sat with them, and they were looking at this vehicle and proving that the vehicle did not have damages at the time that the insured claimed, with the photo stamps along the interstate. And they were just snapping, like they were pulling up his license plate, pulling up the vehicle, and the damages were not there. She said that's called photo sighting. I didn't know what that was called, but that was kind of cool. And I was saying that I'm interested in SIU if I could do it from behind the desk, like using ISO, which every claim we touch, we run ISO. And ISO helps to determine, it tells us pretty much everything. How many claims you filed in the last 5, 10, 15, 20 years, who you filed those claims with. Are we seeing a habit in you being accident prone? Every insurance carrier, no matter how big, how small, reports to ISO. They have a department that does that actually sits there and enter that information in ISO. I can pull up a VIN. It'll tell me how many times that VIN has been in an accident, where, with who paid out, if it's a total loss, what have you. I can pull up a person. I can pull up your driver's license number. Yeah. But with ISO, you have to be working a claim that's assigned to you. You just can't go into ISO and start pulling up random people's information. I'm sorry, y'all. it looks like I'm gonna review this file because I haven't did a transfer file review. It's actually not transferred to me. So I'm basically just gonna review liability because we've already issued payments on it. So this one came to me via email and it was a voicemail. So I wish he left his email address. I would email him and let him know that I'm now the handling adjuster and I'll be taking care of the supplement. I think I can go in and reassign this to me. I like to reassign them to me just so I can get credit for a closure. So I'm gonna reassign this to myself because I will be issuing that supplement payment. You want to get credit for everything that you touch. And he said it was okay that I reassign if I get emails and voicemails and I haven't gotten any from the beginning so far, but when I start getting them assigned, I will definitely work them with you. These are all reassigned files. I'm replacing an adjuster, and they're at different um stages of being handled, stages of handling. So I received the voicemail. It was to the prior adjuster. They forwarded it over to me, and it was someone checking the status of a supplemental payment. It looks like they requested the supplement back in August. This was a rear end. A tractor trailer rear ended a vehicle. So I'm gonna give him a call back. And after I introduce myself and stuff, I'll take it off mute. But I'll let him know that I did receive it, and I'll be issuing that supplemental payment. I'm not really gonna do a transfer file review because we've already issued payment on it, and it also has a BI adjuster assigned to it. And they sent this in August, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on it. So I don't know if this is the attorney's office or not. He just left his name and contact number. So hold on, y'all. I'm gonna mute y'all for a second. Okay. I was on hold the whole time. I gave him 3 minutes. So I'm gonna look and see if I can find an email with this person's name on it. This claim is attorney repped for the BI portion of the claim. And I do need to talk to them because I need their W-9 on file. So with the supplemental payment goes directly to the shop. So in order for me to issue a payment from the shop, I have to request a W-9. And that's for tax purposes. So I couldn't issue a payment to the shop. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time on this. Um, I'm gonna add a diary. I'll come back to it Monday. And I think that voicemail, it was from the shop. I need W-9. Issue supplemental payment, need W-9. And I'll revisit this on Monday. Oh, I need to reassign that to a cell. Assign to me. There you go. Oh, well, whatever. Do you have to have a copy of the W-9 or can you just enter the TIN? No, we have to have a copy on file. And that's what I was looking for to see if, because the first initial payments went to the claimant. So yeah, Yeah, they told me we need a W-9 on file before issuing any payments to vendors or shops. Like I did one yesterday. I had to pay the state of Arizona for the cable barrier, and I had to reach out for a copy of their W-9 um, before I could issue it. So they want them on everyone. So I'm gonna highlight this one on my notepad. I got my diary set because this will be an easy PD close and payment for me. I just need to request that W-9, but I'm not gonna sit on hold. I wish I wouldn't have reassigned it to myself, but it's okay. Okay, so let me go back to my email. I'm just about done with these emails, y'all. And then like sometimes you can, like, if your diary like is within reason, you could pretty much work your whole day out of your email. And what I find is when you work from your email, especially when you work a claim from the beginning to the end, from the beginning, you start receiving the information you need to close the claim. So that's one reason why I spend the first part of my day focusing on my email, because I want to move forward to closing my claim, move closer to closing my claim. Okay, this is okay. So this looks like a medical report. This is not going to be for me. This is going to be for a BI adjuster, but the prior adjuster was probably the PD adjuster. It's from an attorney's office. Um, so I'm just gonna forward this email. Look how quick I'm about to get rid of this email to the BI adjuster. So this is closed. The claim is closed. I have an incoming call. Should I answer that? Should I answer that? This is Rebecca. How can I help you? I'm doing pretty good. I just attempted to give you a call. Mm-hmm. Okay. What's the claim number? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I do see that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. And that was the supplement that was sent back on August the 8th. Mm-hmm. Okay. I see a net supplement of 28.12 and 58 cents. Um, $834.33. Have you taken a look at the do you have a copy of the supplement that you have with that amount on it? Could you okay. And mine, the one that I received back in May, well, that was uploaded to the file back in May, is more. Let me actually go over to ACD and take a look. Okay. Um, those numbers are so off. Um, yeah, right. Okay, so the balance is $1,834.33. Okay, could you send me a copy of that estimate? Email that over to me. And then I'll also need to request a W-9 so I can issue the payment directly to you. Yeah, I looked for it when because the voicemail was transferred over to me, and I went in looking for the W-9, and I don't have it. So I don't know if she didn't upload it or okay. Claim number, please. Okay. Okay. Let me share with you my email address. Let me know when you're ready. Okay. Okay. Absolutely. Okay, you're welcome. Have a good day. You too. Bye bye. Okay, so he's gonna email me over the supplement. The supplement I have on file from August, and it was from August, not April, that I have on file from August, is more than what he's owed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna settle it out based on the supplement that he has on file. But I am gonna get him to email that over to me, and then we'll be done. And then he also asked for a screenshot of the invoice once I submit the payment request to get his supervisors off his back because it's been open for so long. And I'm gonna notate the differences, but as an adjuster, I'm gonna make the decision to go ahead and pay what we owe them because it's gonna save us $1,000. But I am gonna note it. So this is the one that I reassigned to myself. So it's gonna be a pay and close, except for the bodily injury. The PD portion is gonna be paid. Updated supplement and W9. Yep, ABC always be closing. So I just copied my notes. I'm gonna go in and adjust my diary. He's gonna send both the W-9 and the updated supplement together. I'm gonna keep the diary for Monday, but if he sends it, no, we use not CCC, ACD Clarity, ACD Clarity. Yeah, it's time to take this down. I'm gonna get my daughter to do it. Hey, Smith Nation. Uh, hey, y'all. No, she didn't have a copy on record. I wish she would have had a copy of the W-9. I looked for it, but she didn't have it. I did see on the prior payment that she did have the TIN, but I was advised that I need a W-9 on file. But the first couple of payments actually went to the first two payments went, because this is the second supplement. The first two payments went to the claimant. The third payment went to the shop, but there was no W-9 on file. But I did see the I-10 noted, but they told me I needed it on file. So all right. What kind of platforms you trying to get training for? Yeah, y'all, they have a lot of jobs out there. Especially if you got experience. Like, I got one from, let me see. I got an email. And this was a commercial position, but you're gonna need experience. Who was it? I had never heard of this company either. Let me see if I can find them. Yesterday. If I did my personal email like I did my work email, I'd be doing something. I know I could find it on my phone. I'm gonna look just cause um do you know any firms that would hire a newbie? I've got great tech skills. Right now, no firms. If it's independent licensing and stuff like that, ain't nothing going on. Um, ain't nothing going on. I'm sorry. That's why I'm doing a staff position right now. I mean, especially as a newbie, go if you're not employed, go get your staff position. That way, when the hurricane season, flood season, hail season, tornado season, when all those seasons start rolling around, and if something do get to stirring, you'll at least have some experience. At the least, you'll have experience. So look into a staff position. If you're a newbie, and if anything they got going on out there right now, it's gonna go to experienced adjusters because they're sitting at home waiting on work as well. So it's gonna be hard for a new adjuster with no experience to do anything right now. And I'm just being honest. If somebody telling you something different, it's not the truth. It's not the truth. Uh, get your staff position, and then later on, if something comes up, if you're on all the rosters and they decide to give you a call or what have you, then you decide, do I leave this staff position to go IA or what have you. People really don't take issue with like Indeed and Glassdoor and different places like that. I got this job. I applied to this and forgot I applied to it on Indeed. I don't look for jobs where I gotta pay you to find me a job or whatever. But use your common sense. But when I look for work, I look on all platforms. All platforms. Damn. I look on all platforms. LinkedIn. They have scam on LinkedIn. If y'all don't know. I use Glassdoor and LinkedIn, Glassdoor, and Indeed is my top three. And sometimes I would use for my mentee ZipRecruiter. It is a great place for claims adjusters. It really is. Indeed is a great place for claims adjusters. Thank you, Gemini. I found this. I had never heard of this company. Had never heard of it. No, I'm handling commercial, tractor trailer, cargo, inland marine files, and I'm handling transferred files. So I haven't gotten any new claims since I've been here. This is my 10th day. I'm just working behind an adjuster that had to leave. Yeah, Lensa is good also. Y'all look at that. Lensa is good also. So, and they have a lot of staff positions out there with companies you've never heard of. NARS is a good one if you want to get into commercial. Yeah, I think my next move is gonna be into subrogation. So I got my diary set on this one. So let's see. I got so much stuff open. I'm gonna close it out. Oh, when I answered that call. Okay, so let me go back to recently accessed claims. 3-8. This email, all I have to do is forward it over to the BI adjuster. And that's the guy that I talked to this morning that helped me out. So I'm going to forward this over to him. I just went to the claim and to see who it was belonged to because this is a medical report in bill. So I'm going to send this to him. And they sent it to me because the prior adjuster was listed as the PD adjuster. This is from an attorney regarding medical BILL bills. I'm going to send that to him and I'm going to delete it. That's another voicemail that was transferred to me. I ain't finna Please contact the assigned adjuster for information on the payment. I've CC'd her on this email. Thank you. Okay. So I can go back to the other one because I just got the final supplement and the W-9. And then I'm going to my diaries. What time is it? I can't get the time off my computer. So it's 10, 11, 12. So it's noon here. Because my laptop has California time. Oh, yeah, there's money out here. Yeah, there's money out here. You just got to get into a specialty. I say try a couple of them out and decide, and from that point, like what you enjoy doing. I enjoy commercial in the Marine. I don't think I'm not going back to. The only way I go back to working with four-wheelers and standard insurance is if it's total loss and if it's crazy money. But I think total loss probably max out at what? Unless you're a total loss supervisor, probably max out at about what, 80,000, I think. So I wouldn't go back. So I would stick with commercial. And then I'm gonna try to just move around here for however long I decide to remain employed. I think I want to go into subrogation. But I'm good right here for right now. I don't need nothing to stress me out. Let's see. So I got the W-9. I'm gonna download it and save it to my file. I'm gonna tell y'all the second half of my day is gonna be like really just slow. I might get up and boil some shrimp. So I got my W-9 and I got the updated supplement, which is the final bill. I'm gonna download it. Name the document. I name my documents by doing my claim number first and then my document title after that. So I'm gonna do final supplement. I'm gonna save it. Then I'm gonna go to my claim. And I could drop and drag, but I don't. I'm old fashioned. What's the claim number? 2. So W-9, document type, general. W-9. What's the name of the crash? And upload my supplement, issue payment, and I'm done with this one. It's not gonna close. Because it's BI, but other than that, when I would issue payment, I would close the claim. But if a BI adjuster is assigned to it, I don't. supplement. And then let me look at the supplement. So the supplement from back in May was about $1,000 more than the balance due. So I'm gonna pay this supplement $1,834.33. Okay, so let's go to financials. I'm gonna click on my feature, which is to vendor. Let's check their mailing address. Okay, so I gotta add them. So I'm just adding them as a vendor, so we can send the payment to the right location, because they're in there, but the mailing address that's on my supplement isn't. So they may be a what do you call it, y'all? Whatever. Shit, I can't think of the word. That's my ADHD kicking in. Okay, let me scroll and let me get their address. In menopause. I am flat out in menopause. Okay, so I have them added. Okay, Okay, so that's gonna be indemnity, PD, and the amount is gonna be $1834.33. I always check my money, check and recheck, because I don't want to mess up. And then I'm gonna put supplement. So in the memo to check, I'm gonna put supplement. And then my vehicle, make, model, and the last four of the VIN. I'm gonna put that same check memo in the check stub notes. I'm gonna save it. So my reserve for PD is short by $726. Do you want to increase the reserve? Yes. He asked for a copy of the payment, so I'm gonna download the check image, the draft image. I'm gonna print it as a PDF and save it. I save it with the claim number. And I put draft copy. Save it. Alright. I'm gonna reply to his email. Reply all. And I'm gonna attach my draft copy. I have attached the draft copy per your request. Please allow 7 to 10 business days for receipt of payment. And boom. He said I'm getting in trouble with my supervisor. Okay, so that's done. I can delete that email. I'm gonna go to sent. I'm gonna copy my email in his reply. And I'm gonna put it in my claim notes. Did I copy everything? Nope, I didn't get everything. Copy. There it is. Okay, save it. And then I'm gonna delete my diary. I'm done with this one. Delete diary. Boom. Done. Paid and done. It's not closed. PD is closed, but the claim's not closed because there's a bodily injury adjuster assigned. That's it for emails. I have a couple, but I'm going to go to my diaries and work two of the two diaries that I signed to myself, and work some of the reassignment diaries, and that's it. All right, y'all. What time is it? I usually don't take lunch until 2 p.m. Because I go get my kids at 2. But I'm gonna take a quick break. Then I'm gonna come back and work the rest of my 2 diaries, and then I'm gonna touch about 3 or 4 reassignments. And I have no voicemails. Voicemails clear. And I have a couple emails from today that I might jump into. And that's gonna be my Friday. So I'm gonna go in here and talk to my mama. I might fix some coffee. I haven't had any today, so yeah. All right, thank y'all so much. And I'll see y'all again. Have a good one.